Hi, Tiffany Hinton here with Gluten-free Mom Certified. We're going to mix up a batch of sugar cookies, and then this afternoon after they refrigerate, we'll cut them out into fall shapes, and I'll have the girls add sprinkles, and that'll be their fall project for the day. So grab your copy of Gluten-free Mom Certified, and on page 70, you're going to find the recipe for sugar cookies. It's really simple and really quick. First of all, you want to start with your butter, and you're going to use a cup of butter. And if you don't want to use butter because you want them to be dairy-free, feel free to substitute down for some Earth Balance or some other non-dairy butter. And this one is not quite soft. It's been out for a little bit, but you throw it in your mixer, and it'll beat it up a little bit. It'll soften it. To that butter, you're going to add your 1 cup of sugar, and you're going to let these cream up. And I know the mixer's a little loud, but gotta love a stand mixer. Alright, so those are going to cream together, and you're supposed to do that on medium. Probably about there. And then once those get creamed together, we're going to add 1 egg each. The thing you want to know about your eggs is you want them to be pretty much at room temperature. You don't want them to be hot, and you don't want them to be really cold. There we go. Okay, I had to break up the rest of that middle of that butter. It was a little hard. Okay, and then you're going to add your eggs 1 at a time. You're going to add your vanilla extract next. And then after that, you're just going to add in your dry ingredients, which with this recipe is just your flour and your salt. And I'm going to tell you, when it comes to baking, I love butter batter because it's a great all-purpose gluten-free flour. It's got the xanthan gum already in it. It's just great. So I love that. Alright, so we've got the butter and the sugar together. We're going to add 1 egg. Let that mix in. And again, we're still on medium speed. And I'm going to add the 2nd egg. And let that go. And then we're going to do 1½ teaspoons vanilla extract. The secret that you want to know is if you want a sophisticated cookie or you want a seasonal cookie, just change out the extract. Go with anything from lemon to orange to almond. You could do a rum cookie if you want it. You know, I mean, they make so many different extracts now. Just make sure you get one that you know is gluten-free and safe. Or you can go with an all-natural. Alright, so there's our 1½ of vanilla. We're going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. And before I add the flour, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to scrape down the edges. And somewhere in here, we'll have a spatula and the drawer of, you know, alright, there we go. So we'll scrape this down. Scrape the paddle off a little bit, make sure it's good. And we'll go ahead and measure out our flour and have that ready to go. And I buy this by the bulk. So when I buy it, I buy 20 pounds at a time. It comes in these 5-pound bags, which sometimes is a little hard to manage if you don't know what you're doing. You can always put it in a container, in a canister if you like. This one I just opened. And keep it there, which there are gluten-free all-purpose flour labels. It's part of our starter kit that you can download, or if you've got a free membership, you can download those. And then we need a 1/4 cup additional. So that's a 2-cup measuring cup for dry. And this one, we'll put the 1/4 in. A little bit more. Alright, so flip this back up, turn this back on, and I'm going to start adding our flour a little bit at a time while the mixer is on low so the flour doesn't go poof. That makes sense. Alright, I'll start dropping this in. The cookies will start to come together. And again, they're going to look sticky, the dough is. It's not going to be a real firm dough, but that's why we stick it in the refrigerator for at least an hour. And I'll show you this dough before I stick it in the fridge. Alright. And as you can see, this took less than 5 minutes to mix up. This is what our dough looks like. You can see that. And so I'm just I'll put a kitchen towel over this if you've got plastic wrap, whatever, tinfoil. And then just put it in your fridge until you're ready to roll your cookies out. And we'll see you this afternoon with our cookies. Have a great day.